Hi everybody. We've reflected more on our government project and plan for the term, taking into account the feedback that we've received from meetings and encounters. Any government plan needs to be first and foremost a renewed yes to the charism entrusted to us. And there are so many ways to express what our charism is. And the most typical are prayer and ministry of the word and witness of life, or forming apostles. But behind the charism is our founder, Jaime, and the pain that he felt which led him to evangelize and form a community. He saw the world full of leprosy, and what that leprosy meant for him is something we can perhaps read in the proclamation of the evangelizer. And for him, the clear solution was really knowing God. And from that pain was born a charism that reveals the face of Christ who walks among his people in concrete gestures, in daily life and action. Our task now is not simply to preserve what's been handed on, but to allow the Spirit to breathe through it, so that its heart, the living word, continues to be heard. In this way, our community, through our charism lived out today in the current situation, the context of the church and the world, continues to be a quasi-sacrament of Christ's presence. This government plan started at the end of the year 2023. In November 2023, there was a webinar which explained to us the preparation for the Congress. And so it was that we began with local conversations, and then in the areas or zones and so on. And from this process of dialogues, of conversations in the Spirit, emerged lights and challenges centered on three core themes reflected in the Congress's motto: communion, consecration, and participation in the mission. From these, an instrumentum laboris was elaborated. And this is what guided the conversations in the Congress. We've already shared quite a bit from the Congress. We experienced a fruitful path of synodal discernment, which was a deeply ecclesial experience, where the presence of the Spirit was felt in a powerful and consoling way. It renewed the missionary calling of Verbum Dei as a gift for the Church and the world today. From the spiritual conversations in the Congress, we identified lights, challenges, and areas where we feel particularly called to grow. In the recent junta at the beginning of this month of June, we discerned several key points, key priorities for this government term. The first one, strengthening our ecclesial identity. We are being called to live deeper communion among the branches of our fraternity and to value the unique collaboration each one brings, both in the life of the fraternity and in the mission. This also includes a renewed commitment to preaching, the preaching dimension of our charism, and a review of our ecclesial structures, how we work, share responsibilities, and witness as a community. The second priority is living a joyful and prophetic consecration in fraternity. We are invited to rediscover the joy of our consecrated life and to do so from our vulnerability, but with authenticity as a sign of hope for today's world. To do this, we want to return to the source, to the silence where our intimacy with God is nourished. We want to continue to grow in communion through formation, through dialogue, and by building healthy, life-giving environments, places where we truly share responsibility, support one another, and make the kingdom of God visible in our daily lives. The third priority is deepening shared leadership and communion across the whole of the family Verbum Dei. We desire that this spirit of communion and co-responsibility reaches our wider Verbum Dei family. Together we walk in one charism and one mission. We want to take further steps to collaborate more deeply in our apostolates, giving life to the hacer, enabling others to act. That has always been part of our mission. The fourth priority is building a fraternity that is both supportive and sustainable. To live all of this, we need a fraternity where we can care for one another and for the future, spiritually, emotionally, structurally, and of course, economically. A fraternity that is rooted in solidarity and commitment to economic sustainability will help us live our mission with freedom and responsibility. There are now several commissions and teams in place, each with a role in reflection, formation, and coordination, helping us move forward in these priority areas. Each commission will share an annual report with the General Board, and in turn, the Board will evaluate the overall effectiveness of the plan after 3 years, making adjustments as needed. You may notice that these priorities don't sound as specific or as defined as in previous government plans, and that's true, and there are reasons for it. One is that we're in a different moment as a fraternity. Previous governments had the important task of developing much of our proper law and giving institutional shape to the fraternity. And that work was essential and continues to bear its fruit. Now, thanks to those foundations, we can focus more on deepening our way of living the charism today. The previous government also began a shift in leadership style, more participatory, more synodal, more in tune with the signs of the times. We want to continue and grow in that direction, and this has led to a different way of working, of discerning, and even of expressing our goals. We are deeply grateful to those who have volunteered to be part of commissions or to serve as advisors. On behalf of the General Board, we look forward to walking together and working together.